Today we're going to be ranking Federico Fellini's best films from 20 to 1. You know, I'm a big Fellini fan and I was quite excited to put this ranking together. Now, as you all know, this isn't a definitive guide. This is just my personal opinion, obviously. Just as a little disclaimer, I'm not including Spirits of the Dead, Boccaccio 70 or L'Amore in Città because they were directed by 3 or 4 different people. But I am including Variety Lights because that was his first film which he co-directed with just one other person. So let's just dive straight into this. Coming in at number 20 is Orchestra Rehearsal. It's basically about an orchestra rehearsing and there's a lot of chit chat going on, a lot of conversation. I enjoy all of Fellini's films, but I found this one just to be at the bottom of the ladder because I very rarely seen this one. I've seen it once or twice, but it's not really one that I go back to and rewatch. It's an okay film, but not one of the best. Coming in at number 19 is Roma. I just found it a little bit lackluster. It was okay, but I wasn't thoroughly impressed with it. Coming in at number 18 is Variety Lights. This is one of Fellini's first films. It also stars Juliana Messina, his wife. Like with a lot of directors, sometimes the first film or two is a little bit dodgy. They're still ironing out the creases. But you know, Variety Lights, it still holds up and it's quite good as a debut feature. Coming in at number 17 is City of Women. It's kind of a battle of the sexes type film with Marcello Mastroianni playing the lead. Plenty of flashy dreamlike sequences, but a little bit dull compared to some of his other extravagant films.
Sorelle, attenzione. Un uomo, un maschio, s'aggira tra noi. Dobbiamo fermarlo.
At number 16 we have Intervista.
Music.
This is a mockumentary, documentary, fabrication type thing by Fellini. It's all about nostalgia and the love of films. Coming in at number 15 we have City of the Moon. This was Fellini's last film. It stars Roberto Benigni. The film's very dreamlike. They try to capture the moon in the film. It's quite dazzling. At number 14 we've got The White Chick. I actually really enjoyed this film. It's one of Federico Fellini's first films as well. It's kind of a light screwball type comedy. It's just a little bit of fun. At number 13 we've got The Clowns. This is a light-hearted love letter to the circus, and if you're into the circus and clowns and all that type of thing, especially how it used to be, make sure you check out this one. Coming in at number 12 is Casanova, starring Donald Sutherland. I really enjoyed this film for the set pieces and Donald Sutherland's performance as Casanova. So oddball. It's a really weird take on Casanova. You don't have to take it too seriously. Coming in at number 11 we have Il Budone.
Questo signore è un truffatore, bisogna portarli in questura. Calmati, Giorgio, calmati, sta fuori.
This is one of Fellini's more under the radar type films, but it's actually a good little crime thriller.
Non si sa mai dove prendi i soldi, pasticci da tutte le parti. E ogni volta che qualcuno bussa alla porta.
Right bang in the middle at number 10 is Fellini's Satyricon. Once again with the set pieces, really enjoyed the set pieces and the production design in this film. The story is quite compelling. It's grotesque and shocking, and it's a little bit left of field from the usual Fellini fanfare. At number 9 we have Ginger and Fred.
40 years ago, they danced in the image of Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers.
It stars Marcello Mastroianni and Juliana Messina in the title roles. Like all things with Fellini, he fabricates everything, and this is a take on Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire trying to make somewhat of a comeback.
Now, for one night, as the world looks on, they'll have a chance to recapture the magic.
It's a really bittersweet film. At number 8 it's And the Ship Sails On. It's about a group of people that board a luxury liner to scatter ashes of a beloved opera singer out at sea. There's a narrator that's on board the ship and he guides you along with the story. It's got a great soundtrack. It's just a melting pot of a film. At number number 7 we've got Juliet of the Spirits.
Julieta.
Juliet Messina stars in the title role. This was Fellini's first picture with colour, and he really does go out of his way to make use of lots of different types of colours in the film. Juliet Messina is fantastic as usual, and it's just got a great story to go along with it. Coming at number 6, we've got La Dolce Vita.
What's the thing you like most in life?
Love, love, and love.
A lot of people would have put this further up the list, number 1 or 2 spot, but I found there were other films that I preferred that trumped La Dolce Vita. However, it is a great film and highly recommend checking out. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we've got Amarcord. This is Fellini's ode to his hometown. It's got a great sentiment to it. It's nostalgic, it's bittersweet, it's romantic, there's drama, there's passion. It's got everything you want, ticks all the boxes. If you're into foreign films, Italian films, this is definitely up there with fantastic Italian cinema. At number 4 we've got I Vitelloni. This is one of Fellini's earlier films. It's got a great story to it. It's about a group of friends growing up in an Italian neighbourhood, and it's just a fantastic storyline that runs throughout it. Great performances, great music. It's just a great telling of a simple Italian tale. Coming in at number 3 we have Knights of Cabiria. Julieta Messina plays a prostitute who tries to get out of the slum area that she lives in. It's got a very genuine, heartfelt performance by Julieta Messina, and you can't help but be compelled and invited into the heart of Cabiria. At number 2 spot we have La Strada.
Ti porta in giro per il mondo, canti, balli.
Starring Julieta Messina once again. She gets sold to Zampano, who's a circus strongman. He ends up abusing her sometimes. She falls in line, but then ends up meeting this other circus tightrope walker, and she thinks about leaving the strongman. It's a very tender film and one worth checking out. And of course, coming in at the number 1 spot, we've got 8½. When I first saw 8½, when I was about 20 years old, I hadn't seen anything like it before. I hadn't been exposed to this kind of a film. It was all surface level Hollywood entertainment. 8½, just blew me out of the water, and it's one of those films that I've seen countless times. There's always something new when I go back and watch it. It's just the perfect Fellini film. I believe it's his masterpiece. 8½, is about a film director who is trying to make his next film, but he keeps getting sidetracked by producers, actors, talent agents. He can't get the job done, and he retreats into dreamlike fantasies. Philosophical and existential questions seem to arise throughout the film, and Fellini seems to answer them himself through the process of actually making the film.
Chi perché insomma mi creda io andare avanti così non ce la faccio più. Questo è un manicomio.
Leave a comment, let us know if you think my top 20 was accurate. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Just click on these boxes as well if you want more Fellini. These are some Fellini reviews. So if you haven't got enough, yeah, I'll see you.